Hello. There we go.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Sorry about the delay with the slight issue here and there. Can we summon red and touch as well? As you may have started to notice when I place these first markers, they're in different positions. What we're gonna try to do, well, what we have to do is when we get the dashes, the boss will need to get charged through by one of the dashes. In order to do that, we want the dashes to be placed a bit more accurately. Orange is wrong. And thus, when you're targeted by a dash, you need to go to the marker that's slightly further away. So for instance, if you're targeted by the blue, or the mob that's standing here blue, then you need to go stand on top of the yellow marker. That way it charges from the blue position. Yeah, I was worried that this was going to happen. Unlucky. But yeah, so you basically always need to position yourself to like sides away. So again, if you're targeted from the mob that's behind the blue marker, then you will need to go to yellow. If you are targeted by the one that's behind the cross, you need to go to triangle. So the first people who place the initial portals will still need to go on like what you call these triangles, basically on the outsides. The marks are not for those positions. The marks are for where you need to stand if you get targeted by the next dash. Because when we get the first dash, so that's after the first marks of all the ports have been placed and such, we can put the boss, say, the tanks will place their own at yellow, so there's no dash coming from yellow marker because that one won't have a mob. And then the boss can be placed, for instance, at purple. So a dash goes through the boss, and that way we remove the material that does that dash. What's also a bit more important is that after you place a portal or after you got positioned by a dash, you need to go clockwise, so to the left, as you look towards the center of the room, and then stand roughly here. So half, basically in between both portals, a little bit back, outside of the no, not penta.
Hexagon.
Hexon.
Yeah, hexagon. Thank you. Basically where I'm standing. However, if you're the person who had the last port on them, you want to stand a little bit further away because your orbs also further out. Because your orbs spawn much later if you stand too close as the person who had the last portal spawn on him. Then your orbs will still travel to the raid. So for all the other 4 people, because we're always going to get 5 portals or 5 ads, and then plus the tank portals, all 6 markers. So the other 4, just position yourself, like I said, clockwise and a little bit back on this sort of like what it's a little bit like an airship, I would say, if you look on the floor tile, but it's a slightly larger tile than all the other ones. But the person who had the last void portal spawn on him or her needs to go a little bit further back because otherwise your orbs will still hit the raid. Also, make sure you use a defense cooldown. The debuff hurts a lot more. You can even pre-immune it if you're a hunter. You still need to go to your dash position, of course, but at least prevent you from getting the debuff one time, and thus from spawning orbs as well. I believe that the chest charge is physical. I'm not sure, I think, but you could also pre-bob people, Jip. Yeah, that other boss was not fun, in my opinion. The Nexus daggers, remember that each mob spawns 3 of those lines. They trigger a lot quicker on Mythic, so you need to move out of them much quicker as well. So like don't expect them to trigger as slow as they do on the rogue. You need to immediately move out of them if they spawn underneath you. Get in the gaps. On the second dash, I believe, we want all the mobs to go through the boss. So all the remaining charges. So what you want to do if you're the target of the second dash, you don't go left, but you go the opposite side of the room. So if you are the target of the yellow one, you go stand behind the orange position. And that means that everyone else who's standing in the middle of the room, make sure you don't in the charged lines, of course. So you just want to stand in between the areas. I want to practice that basically first. Jib, much like on the rogue, let's start with us always placing it on triangle. Don't press the test option, guys. My add-ons, all my recorders just popped off. So yeah, actually let me quickly make a hearty feast. It's probably going to be saving me a bit. Just need to cook it. Right, eat up from this. Oh yeah, of course, Selko, sorry. Can place the next one. So does everyone know how to place the portal if you're the target of the dash? Remember, it's not just clockwise, but it's 2 sides clockwise. And you want to stand on top of the marker. You only want to stand on the triangles on the initial spawn location. So when you place the original spawn for a portal, you then go clockwise with your debuff. And if you're the last person, you go a little bit further back. On the first dash, you also go clockwise with your debuff. And again, the person who had the last portal goes a little bit further back. And then on the second dash, you have all the remaining mobs charge through the boss. That's the only way we can remove the mobs from staying up throughout the intermission. So that's what we'll do.
So
any questions?
Just to reiterate, if you've got the red arrow, and this is the kind of void or the add, you then go to green, right?
Yeah, you stand on top of the triangle marker, so it ends up in the triangle that's behind the marker.
Yeah.
On the floor. If you stand on top of the triangle, it will actually dash a little bit too far, because it like ends up behind you, and then that debuff will also be a little bit more awkward to place. That's why we use these markers as for positioning.
Lovely.
How far through does it go? Just like a couple of meters, like just behind you?
Yeah, it should end up in like the triangle bit on the floor. The ends of the hectagon. The points. That's the idea, at least. So let's try that first. I know there's we could do some assignments for the phase 2, but for now I think we should work on the portal pair spawning first. So drink a flask. This is quite a high healing fight, so that's why we bought 5 healers tonight. Like I said, if you got the debuff from a portal or a dash, try to make sure you have a defensive or something ready to get yourself alive, because those hurt a lot.
Do we move to the platform behind the marker? So let's say I get the charge on blue, go to yellow. Do I stand like there? Or do
No,
I stand...
if you stand on yellow.
No, but I mean with the debuff after.
With the debuff, yeah. Once you've had the debuff, you go like slightly clockwise
Okay.
On this sort of, I can't really explain the shape, but it looks like
Like, I get the shape. It was more like if we go clockwise or the one before.
yeah, always clockwise.
Okay.
Yeah, basically what it means. And then the person who had the last portal or dash needs to go further back. Like, there's a bit of a rhythm to it.
Is it only the last person, or do you gradually move out?
No, only last person needs to go further out. I'm not sure exactly why, but it has to do with how the orbs spawn out of them.
It
It
was
explodes
staggered.
last. So if you stay in this square, you'll get hit by all the orbs of the people next to you, because they will hit this exact point before yours explodes.
Yeah. Right. So Jip, let's try to always place ours at triangle, or at least the thing behind triangle at the start. That's what I like we do on heroic. Use hero and pool. We should not have more than 2 intermissions, so this is not a very long fight, but it is quite an intense fight. By the way, yeah, I know. Marks are different today. All right, let's give it a try.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you!
Lasers on the markers, behind.
Triangle.
Purple.
Marked for death.
Clockwise left.
Devouring darkness! Quick
5,
and pain.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Final twilight! Quick and painless. Cut to ribbons!
Right, something went not right there.
Shadow blades.
Fear.
Gutted!
So I got sniped by an orb here.
Void take!
5,
Nothing personal.
4,
just business.
3, 2, 1.
Is that just a case of the orb people not being far enough back?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I couldn't really see who was the last one. Definitely some people got hit by the
It came
debuffs.
up on mine, but I didn't see I had a thing on me.
Dash or the initial portal, you mean?
I had the last one came up on my WA.
Yeah, I think that was just after the dashes though, then. After every dash you need to move like 1 clockwise, after you've gone on your mark you go clockwise 1 left. And if you were the furthest, last one, you have to go a little bit further to the back. But yeah, several people, like if you got hit by Viscera, that's pretty much a one-shot mechanic. It means the orbs won't hit you. That's kind of what we want to avoid here. I think I had the boss in a chart in one of the chart mobs, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's try that again. Everyone's ready?
Four, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you! You're next. Marked for death.
Be on the cross, a bit further back, touch, back.
Spread.
Triangle, not the
Why are the
be
people in the why are the
Don't be
people inside with the orbs?
Yeah.
touch if you
Five,
need to pay more
4,
attention.
3,
That was not how it was
2,
explained.
1.
Final twilight.
Wrap up.
Quick and painless. Nothing personal, just business.
No, because the boss spawns a port on top of the tank's arc. If I move him in, I get a portal inside the middle. Again, if you're placing the initial portal, you place it on the triangles that are on the floor.
We
Or the
get a
diamond, if you wanna
summoning
call it.
portal for high.
And then if you're targeted by the dash, so when they change position, that's when you go stand on the mark that's 2 places to the left, or clockwise.
Warlocks, summoning portal, please.
Yeah, it's up at the back.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, so that's basically opposite.
So remember, and then after you got hit by your dash or after you placed your portal, you go clockwise halfway between where you placed it and where the next marker is. After 1 try, no, 2 tries, I guess. Prepare.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I understand it's annoying if you can't hit the boss, but like I said, I can't move the boss any closer. Everyone's ready. Let's try it again.
Looking at the replay on the first one, Farsia, I think the balls seem to be fine. So you just had to stack right in the middle, I think.
2, 1.
Okay.
I do not leave witnesses. You're next. Marked for death.
Spread.
To the center.
Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
Watch the dashes. So 2 markers to the left.
Spread.
Shredded.
Sorry, I did not move the boss in time.
Shadow blades.
Towards the lines.
Baby,
There's an
what
orb
you
in the
doing?
middle of the group.
Executed.
Just go to the center.
JB went to the wrong place.
Remember, if a dash goes wrong
4,
and it hits someone else, it means they also get the debuff.
1.
I strike from everywhere.
That's why everyone else should stay central. Don't move out. Let only the 5 people who get targeted by dash move out.
Gut. Nothing
Otherwise, you risk getting hit by the
just
dash.
business.
I misplaced the boss as well. Like I didn't get rid of any of the materials. Yeah, that's for these kind of fights. It definitely helps watching videos.
That was a good video.
Do you remember, it's not just when you got the actual first portal that you then move left. It's when you get the red arrow on you, you then also got to go and move left in position, right? I think that's what caught some people out.
Yeah, I'll try to move the boss a little bit quicker after the initial move. Because I need that boss to get hit by some of those charges. Remember melee, so the boss will get moved out the center. Do be careful that you don't get hit by one of the charges as a melee. Stay like central base of the boss. You don't want to get hit by the charges.
Phil, I'm not gonna buff you when you're in China.
Toots, sorry, I was muted. Just to reiterate, if someone is soaking on the red marker or directing the shadow, whatever, then they should go like here, right?
Clockwise, yeah. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I did on that last one.
Everyone's ready? Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you.
Place them on the corners.
Marked for death.
Person at orange had the last hit, move a little bit further.
Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
That's not the
you're
right
on my
way,
spot.
JB.
Shredded.
Why?
What?
Cannot
Where are you
escape
going?
blade.
Oh, sorry. Hi. Sorry. So wrong cast with a short name.
Gutted.
Hi. Wait. Where are you? Why are you so far out?
Void take.
Sorry, I panicked.
Personal.
Yeah,
Four.
don't panic.
Business.
3, 2.
Did I
One.
not
So-
have the thing coming from yellow, Dobby?
No,
Obviously,
I had
thanks
from
upon it.
yellow.
So
I
just to
had yellow
recap,
going
sorry,
purple.
if you get red, I know you
The
get
red
further
line.
back, do you not?
If you get the red line, it means it aims at you. On the first dash, so that's not the first placement, but on the first dash, so when they reposition, you go 2 spots further to the left, and you stand on the marker that's on that position.
Okay.
If on the second dash, you go stand on the opposite side of the charge, and stand behind the charge. That if there's a charge there, you stand behind that one. Because we keep the boss central at that point, and then we want all the charges to go through the boss. So again, first time when we place portals, you just place them on these like points of the octagon. Then when we get the first dash, if you're targeted by the cross, the one that's behind the cross, then you stand on top of the triangle marker. And if you have the second dash, you go from, and you are targeted by that one triangle, you go stand behind the one at blue. But remember, after every dash or after every void port place, you get a debuff as well. And you want to, so after you've placed it, the portal, you want to position yourself for the debuff outside, a little bit to the left, always. And if you were the last person who had the charge or the void portal placement, you go a little bit further back, even.
Okay. I did watch a video, by the way. But
Yeah, no, like I don't doubt that, but don't let people panic. Oh, did you release? Give High some buffs, please. He's in range at the moment.
So does everyone understand what they have to do on the first charge and the first dash and the second dash and how they're different? If you don't, say no, because we'll happily explain it again. Just need to make sure everyone knows. I'll take silence as a yes.
So everyone knows that. And again, melee as well, be careful. When I reposition the boss, I try to position him so he gets hit by a charge, but you guys don't want to get hit by a charge, so make sure you're not standing like inside the boss or on the sides of the boss. You want to stay behind, or at least as central as you can. On the marker you stand after a dash. If everyone is ready? Jip, I changed my mark to skull to
first dash.
prevent confusion. Yes, Jip, indeed. But to be honest, I'm trying that in the first phase 1 as well. Because it doesn't matter if you do that in the first phase 1. But you have to do it as well, of course. Because I think you're tanking it at that point in the second phase 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you. You're next.
So to the corners.
Marked for death.
spread.
Fauci got a debuff. A little bit further back, Jimmy.
Devouring
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
Watch how the dashes go.
Cut to ribbons.
Stuff.
You
Yeah.
blade.
Jesus.
Executed.
The orbs.
Void take you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
You would have him charge to the opposite side of the room. Opposite side of the room, keep him central, Jip. Everyone else just stand in between the lines. Yeah, you should have kept the boss a bit more central, Jip. Remember, that was the second dash, so we want all the mobs go through the boss.
Quick and painless.
Closer. Honestly, that was already better.
I asked if everyone knew the difference between the first and second dash, and everyone was like, yeah. Well, everyone was silent. And then still people went clockwise on that second dash.
And remember, on the second one, you don't go to the mark, you go behind the opposite shade.
Yeah, exactly, because otherwise you get hit by that shade as well. And then you get 2 debuffs and you won't survive 2 debuffs.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Also, those daggers, the
Yes.
purple lines, they trigger a lot quicker in Mythic than they do in Heroic.
I did tell that.
Yeah. It's difficult to listen to everything, right?
Yeah.
It's like almost over 2 minutes ago, so...
And they have a lingering hitbox. If the line goes away at the end, the dagger can still hit you. I noticed.
Yeah, no, daggers are fast. And yeah. So yeah, that was already the second dash. After that, we get only the 1 portal from the tanks. And then we get the phase 2 intermission. So that's the entire phase 1. Almost. Not completely, but almost the entire phase 1. Let's try it again. Can we get a mage buff for Jip? Thank you. Again, watch out if you got a debuff, so when you relocate a portal or when you place the initial portal. Right, everyone's ready. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you. You're next.
Through the corners.
Marked for death.
Spread.
So Steve, you had the last hit, a little bit further backwards.
Void take you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Final twilight.
Orange is not turning.
Spread.
Orange went through the raid. Wipe.
To ribbons.
Remember,
Shadow blade.
orange had to be turned towards cross, not towards yellow.
Nothing personal, just business.
Now it went right through the raid, and we don't want that on the first dash. Good thing we had a hearty feast. Imagine eating all the time. Again, on the first dash, you go 2 to the left. On the second dash, you go opposite. Yeah, pretty much like that. Oh, again, a bit new mage buff. You're too fast, John, with your mage buff. People will keep missing it.
I was swine flu.
Alright, everyone's ready. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses. marked for death.
Spread.
So last person was the orange one.
Void take you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
Soko, Soko, where are you
Spread.
going? You've gone to cross, Soko.
Shadow blades.
That's what happened.
We'll say wiping on this fight is very pretty.
Devouring gutted.
Pretty and fast.
Nothing
5,
personal.
4,
just business.
3, 2, 1.
At least I think it was you. Or I can't sure it was you. That seemed to have turn-based. You had to. We're talking about the one at orange, so you should have gone to the cross marker. Honestly, I prefer this one already, though. Well, get rid of it, or place it somewhere else. This fight, in my opinion, much easier than Brute Twister so far.
Just the dance. You learn the dance. You
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
the numbers. Boss dies.
I kinda didn't use any cooldowns there when I already saw that the dash go wrong, but yeah.
This is where we find out we traders have got 2 left feet.
Well, that's fine. They always have to go left anyway, maybe, most of the time.
So when you drop this mark, I know to obviously clockwise +1 on the first one. Are you just standing on the mark, or do you stand behind it slightly? Or?
No, you stand on the mark. That's why the marks
Okay.
have placed. Marks have exact placements. Because then the dash ends up on the triangle behind you.
That's fine. Okie dokie.
However, on the second dash, you don't go to the mark, you go on the opposite side behind the ghost.
Yeah, so it goes through the boss, is that right?
Yeah, exactly. Because we need to get rid of the ethereals that do those dashes, and they go away if they charge through her. Let's see if everyone's good to go again. I will always move the boss to blue after the first, so it gets hit by the charge from orange and blue, hopefully. From orange and purple, I mean. Alright, everyone's ready. Let's try again. Concentration. Just focus on the positions initially.
5,
Ninja pool. I bet.
Dies with you.
Hurry.
Ranged, you can get in the middle already.
Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Final twilight.
Turn 2 markers to the left. You get charged melee. JP, you got charged over.
Cut to ribbons.
Should stay central if you're not the target of.
My blade.
There was one went through the raid.
Again, everyone that's
Yeah,
not targeted by a
double.
dash as well, though. Stay central in that central square, otherwise you're gonna get hit by the dashes.
Devouring darkness.
There's no reason to move out unless you're
5,
targeted by one of
4,
5 dashes.
3,
Nothing personal.
Was I
Just
not
one.
business.
supposed to target
Were you targeted by one of the dashes?
by the red line? Yeah.
Oh, well, then
From
then you
purple
were not
to
standing
blue,
on.
I thought.
Well, yeah, but you were not standing on the blue marker, though. Then
I
in
was.
that case, no, 'cause I was at the blue marker, Jerry.
I-
The boss.
I was behind it, I guess. Is that not
Yeah,
right?
no, but you
you
should
need
stand
to-
on the
You need
markers,
to
though.
be on the marker.
The markers are exact spots for the dashes.
Okay.
You need to be on it for the first one. Alright, rebuff. And I will always move the blast to the blue. After the first dash. Or during the first dash, I have to say. So he gets hit by hopefully both purple and orange. Right, everyone's ready. Here we go. I'll try not to throw my shield too early this time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you.
To the points of the hexagon.
Marked for death.
Orange, you had the last hit, so you need to go a little bit further to the left.
Void take you. Executed.
5, 4,
Stro.
3, 2, 1.
Final twilight.
Rotate 2 markers left. On the marker. So if you have blue, you stand on the boss.
Quick and painful. Shredded.
Still seeing people just running about.
You cannot
like
escape
mad.
my blade.
Yeah, I think Drist, you need to move a little further.
Executed.
Also, one of Sakram or Zani went to the wrong marker.
Yeah, I fucked up. I should have gone to green and I
4,
ran to purple.
3,
Nothing personal.
2,
Just business.
1.
Thinking.
You need to be on the marker. Not behind it, not in front of it.
Oh, it wasn't Drist that was the wrong there.
No, I fucked up.
Unacceptable not getting it right. First try.
Yeah.
I know. Kick me.
Is the big damage?
No,
from
no,
the
kick
dot
me. Kick
you
me,
get from the
please.
charge?
Say again, Dobby.
Is the big damage you get from the charge or from the dot of the charge? Just seeing when I use my defensive. Like, is it better to do it after you get the dots or before she charges you?
Bit of both. I think you get an initial hit
both,
and
yeah.
then a heavy dot as well.
Okay. Yeah, I used it too soon last time, and then the dot killed me. So I was like, maybe I should delay it.
If
But
the
the-
dot
in
kills
the-
you, I think it's a healer problem.
Yeah.
The initial hit also hits hard.
Yeah, the initial hit is about 4 million shadow damage. And then the dot is about 800k for every second for 9 seconds. And then explodes as well. At the end for a double. So 1.6, 1.7. That's why we need so many healers. It's mainly for the dot healing.
Dot's not felt too bad, to be honest, to heal. I think it's only when it's in when it's at the same time as all the other raid-wide damage that people may get.
Oh, don't worry, dude. The boss will do more damage on the second phase.
Yeah, exactly. So far, it's all right.
Lovely.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you.
To the points.
Marked for death. Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
Rotates 2 markers.
Spread.
Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my
Dodge the
blade.
dagger. Oh, don't move in with the orbs yet.
Got it.
Oh, that's close.
My game just crashed.
Troll.
Oh, I'm back.
Remember on this charge, you
4,
charge right across. So you go opposite side
1.
of where you are charged. Keep the boss central chip. Everyone else, don't sit in the charges, so stand in between. Oh, I see marks rotating.
And
Shaman. Either Fasha or Soko, one of you at orange there,
blades.
didn't rotate it correctly.
That
Well,
was which charge was that? Sorry.
The second! I
Yeah,
even
the second one
control-
goes. Second one goes through boss, right?
Quick
Yeah, the boss was
and
in the center position.
nothing personal.
Yeah,
Just
so I went
business.
onto the orange marker.
Well, the one who was aiming from purple was turned towards orange.
Okay, so if you
It's like a road.
Oh, both me and Salko are on orange. Okay.
but no one should be on orange because if you're on orange, you will get hit by your charge and the charge behind orange, instantly killing you.
There was no charge at orange. That was the one where the tank circle.
Okay, well, don't count on that.
So just to make sure, I had the one on yellow.
Yeah, so then you go opposite. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But the one that purple was also aimed towards orange.
Yeah.
You were the correct one. The panda was the one that moved.
They're both
the wrong
pandas.
one. Oh, but there was one panda, the other panda.
Let's say I'm a shadow and I'm charging over there to the other side. Whoever is charging from the other side should be behind me, out away from the middle, so that you don't get charged over twice. You only want to get hit by the one targeting you, not the one going directly across the other side.
Exactly.
And it's not on the markers the second time. It's just like the shadows will be in the middle where I'm positioned here.
Yeah. The markers are just for the first dash. Only
Yeah.
for the first dash.
Okay, so when you get it through the boss, you want to take it way out.
Yeah.
You might as well.
Like where I am. Not you don't have to do it way out. Just past the shadow on the other side.
Otherwise, it also hits you, so you get double.
Yeah. But it doesn't need to be further because
Right?
surely we're all paying attention.
Yes.
Surely we've
Especially-
watched the video.
Especially when you talk, sir.
Right, everyone is ready. Concentration. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you.
The points.
Marked for death.
Last hit on you, Khaled. You need to go a little bit further.
Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Final twilight.
So now you go to the marker.
Executed. Shredded.
Oh, someone died there with the orbs.
Oh, for fuck's sake, was that going through?
There's also someone did the marker wrong near green.
Just two together there.
Void take you.
5,
Can keep going.
4,
No.
3, 2.
Guessing one of those should have gone to purple.
Practice, practice, practice. Aim the dashes right across. Through the boss. Everyone else towards the lines. Simple as that.
And painless.
That was right, it looked like.
Yeah, I think all the images are gone.
Escape my
By the looks of their, how they... Now only Jip shoots on the portal.
Executed.
Or, well, the tank.
Void take you.
I'm pretty sure they still exist the second time.
Ah, okay.
And you get 6 portals.
Yeah, true, actually, because you also get 6 ports on the second set.
Yeah. As soon as one of the charges gets misaligned, it's honestly basically
near
impossible
to separate
to
them
come
again.
from. Yeah.
Yeah, I went too far that time.
No worries, no worries.
I think it's a fun fight.
Like I said, I like this much more than the Brute Twister one.
For sure.
Yeah, that is.
So a few people getting killed by the Nexus daggers. Try to avoid those. Someone is also heavy breathing into the mic.
It's
Hmm?
You have a cold or something, sir? Because we can hear you like mouth breathing.
Unlucky.
Unfortunately.
Any new mic angles?
That was being a nuisance. I'm ready now.
No worries, no worries. Mage buff, Evoker buff. Everyone's ready. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you.
Ah,
Marked for death.
thank you for that.
Devouring darkness.
5, 4,
Whoever placed blue,
3,
it's slightly wrong.
2,
You need to put it on the triangle, not on the marker when you place them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the charge through the raid again.
You cannot escape my
Someone
blade.
died placing it, I think.
Ah. Never look. What would I die from though? No one died before the Twilight Massacres. The Twilight Massacres are what...
Got a double hit probably because blue was
Yeah.
placed incorrectly.
Red got a double hit, so he died from it.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing as well. If the first ones aren't placed correctly, then, like, again, these markers are exact positions, but that means the initial placement also needs to be kind of good. Like Watcher said, they need to be on these points and not on the markers. Because, like, imagine, like, if it charges from where I stand towards yellow, that it misses the person standing at cross. But if this portal is slightly more inside and it charges yellow, it will hit the person standing on the blue marker, for instance.
Shouldn't the
That's why
diamond be
these...
an indicator? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, should it what?
Should the diamond not be an indicator? Like this redstone?
Yeah, that's fine. Like place those first ones on those points really. Because again, these markers are have a precise position, but that means the placement of the initial portals also needs to be somewhat exact. Just so the charge doesn't hit other people. Everyone's ready. Concentration. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you.
It's the portal.
Marked for death.
Health. Clockwise left a bit.
Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So on the markers this time.
Everywhere.
Blue, you stand on top of the boss because you're standing on blue.
Spreads.
Zany, you went the wrong way.
Shredded.
Sorry.
The debuffs, people, you still have got debuffs.
Executed.
Never mind, it's a lot of orbs going off. What happened?
Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Gutted.
1.
Final twilight.
Remember, you've got to make the red arrow go towards the right, clockwise.
So left.
Huh?
Never mind.
Clockwise is right, early. I suppose it depends on which way you're looking at the clock, I guess.
Yeah, I'm always looking towards the center, not away from it.
Yeah, I'm always in the middle, looking out.
Yes, touch. If you have a the charge or the dash, if you place the initial portals, or if you have a dash, then you will get the orb spawning out of you. But if you get hit by a charge that went over you, well, then you get hit by a charge that went over you. Again.
Also get orbs.
Then you also get. And it's not super difficult, I will say. Again, say if the skull marker is targeting you, So the mob that's standing at the skull marker is targeting you. You just go stand on triangle on the first dash. That's the whole idea. And I can
And
just
to
go
be
ahead, sorry.
clear, the second is just like we do on heroic, right?
No,
The-
the second is
Oh.
through the boss. So you go all the way opposite of. So again, if the skull is targeting you, I'll replace the skull. So if the one at skull is targeting you on the second dash, you just go all the way to moon.
Yes.
That's not how we do it on the road, though.
No. That's where I fucked up. Sorry.
So again, on the first dash, it's to the marker. On the second dash, it's just opposite, and make sure you're behind the ethereal that's standing on the opposite side. Otherwise, you get hit by that one as well, of course. All right, let's try again. Concentration.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses.
To the points, you 5.
Marked for death.
Good sprinting, JP.
Devouring.
See orbs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So this time you go to the marker. That's to the side.
Oh fuck.
Spread.
My bad, wrong side.
Quick and painless.
That's a lot of people were about to explode with orbs. I'm not gonna accept this rest.
No.
I'm sorry.
Devouring. Gutted.
5, 4, 3,
Nothing personal.
2,
Just business.
1.
Were you standing in the wrong space then,
no,
Farsia, with your debuff? Just because it was wiping?
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't really have one. I was like one of the last alive there, right?
Yeah, oh, you had the debuff, and you were standing kind of where I was supposed to stand, so I didn't know if that was just because we had already wiped.
Oh yeah, no, it was orbs. I was just taking them outside.
Left and or right is hard. Okay.
Right, throw some boss. Not breaking yet. Again, guys, I will just say, these are complicated mythic fights. You should really watch a 5-minute video beforehand. You still have to watch it by now. It's kind of too late. That's not what we want to see from mythic raiders. Right, everyone has set ready. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses.
To the 5 points.
Marked for death. Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
The marks that are 2 away. Charge melee.
Cut to ribbons.
On
So
melee,
will I
some of
still
you,
hit the boss from the center hexagon?
yeah, melee. Some of you are walking way too much forward. You're getting hit by the charge from orange.
I don't know what the range is like, so I'm genuinely just asking, not trying to flame or anything.
5,
I don't know
You
if you can still hit the boss.
hit it there. Yes.
Nothing personal. Just business.
Yeah, you need to be kind of where Stink's body is now.
Yes.
It's a little
on the
bit
edge.
outside the center hexagon, and then when the charge is about to go off, just back in a couple of steps, go out of range for a bit, and then move back in range again.
Okay, question for the placements of the portals.
Yeah.
Are we doing it here or here?
first.
Yeah, because
please.
I saw both this attempt.
Yeah, please place them on like that sort of reddish diamond.
I don't think you want it on there. I think it just needs to be in this general blue bit. I don't think you don't want it obviously right at the front, but I think if you're standing like where I am now, this is fine.
The central part. Yeah.
Okay, center of the big diamond.
Yeah, of the pointy
arrowhead.
Yeah, arrowhead, I guess. Again, I have the boss on blue, but that means someone also, whoever is targeted by triangle, whoever is targeted by purple needs to also stand on the blue marker. So inside the boss, and then I must admit, I never ever see someone standing on top of that.
I was on the blue marker there when we wiped.
It might also be hard to see if someone is actually standing there.
Oh, I'm looking quite at it.
In the boss's ass.
We can look back at the video.
Let's give it another try. Right. Everyone's ready? Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you. Marked for death. Devouring darkness. Gutted.
5, 4, 3,
Resting.
2, 1.
Final twilight.
See you debuffs if you have one.
You cannot escape my blade.
The lines.
It's wrongly placed.
Jip, that's too close to one of the others. But I see some other place portals as well.
Yeah,
5,
that was not Chip's fault.
4, 3,
Oh.
2, 1.
Executed. I strike from everywhere.
This one would go through the boss. Through the boss.
Spread.
And melee and range definitely should not stand inside the boss.
Certain person getting charged from purple moved to the middle first, and then panic movement ability without class description over here instead of to the blue marker.
Yeah, you just could like already see based on where the ethereals are that they were not going correctly. Again, first as you need to stand on the markers. So we end up with the ethereals again, because they charged right past you, inside these arrowheads that point towards the center.
Yeah. Chippus was fine.
Yeah, true Chip. You need to find like the one spot that hasn't got an ethereal, basically, yeah.
Repair hammer up.
No, you best just Ark is right, you best just moving.
Yeah. Or at least on the first set. I don't think you are on the second, but I'm not sure. I think you got killed by the portal. No, we'll give it another try, Soko, and then we'll break and do the feast. Sorry, everyone set ready, right, or not? No, ignore this.
5,
We're doing a ready check.
4, 3, 2.
Mage buff, please. Yeah, too hasty.
Wasted my Ashara trinket.
Yeah, your cooldowns.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's ready, sir. Here we go then.
5, 4,
I'm depressed now
3,
because of you.
2,
That pool.
1.
Lucky.
I do not leave witnesses.
Again, concentration.
You're next.
Through the 5 points.
Marked
To the
for
point,
death.
Zanny, not on the marker.
Spread.
take you. Quick
5,
and painless.
4, 3,
Berserker.
2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
So now you go to the marker. Careful of the charge through the boss.
Spread.
Cut to ribbons.
Are you going to the other one?
You cannot escape
Red
my
gold. You go to the left.
Got it.
Debuffs. Watch the orbs. Position in the center.
Devouring
And you.
5.
On the next charge, you make sure it goes
3,
through the boss who stays
2,
central. Everyone who's
1.
else, make sure you don't get hit by those.
Twilight.
Through the center with these charges, everyone else don't get hit by.
Spread.
Oh! 4 people got hit by the charges at least, I will say.
Cannot escape my blade.
That's a wipe.
Yeah, this is also why they have to be precise. Because the charges have to be like exactly on the lines going through the boss the second time around.
I mean, you can pretty much see how they go though. In between, like, you know where you're gonna get hit by them. Like that central hexagon, in my opinion, during that bit.
I mean, you just stand on the edges of the central hexagon.
Yeah,
in the middle, in front of the edges.
Right, we'll do a break now, and I want to have a few more tries at least afterwards. Like, if we're gonna get stuck on this, we might not rate to end, but I think we can improve still tonight. There's repair hammer up if you need to repair.
It's definitely better than Ovinax.
I 100% agree.
Even if it's
learnable.
Well, let's say learnable and not doable. I'll agree with that one.
I have a suggestion.
I'll say you have no fate, mate. You never do.
I have a suggestion. Isn't it? It's not.
No, Haim, stab it. Stab it. Anything you want to say, just stab it.
Go ahead, I just think that people should stop DPS, and healers heal, and DPS should know where to stand.
I hear a lot of good things here.
Yeah, so stop DPS
Healers
and do
heal,
your fucking do the correct placement instead of fucking around and focusing on your DPS.
Most of all, don't be shit.
Yes. Yeah, prior always mechanics over DPS. But people are so eager in DPSing. Oh, we're gonna kill it tonight! Ooh! Oh, yeah! Let's do it! Help!
I mean, the only reason you're saying this is because your class is not visible on details. If your class was your class was visible on details, you'd be right there, hoo-ha-ing along with them. You know. Exactly. Bigger bar equals bigger penis. Nee, ik wil die meenemen. Sorry, I'm just narrating someone's background noise.
Don't let this beast eat me!
Yeah, it's a bit shit.
And what did you say about my DPS, sir?
Nothing?
Yes, you said something. I heard you. And you hurt my feelings.
Help! That sounds toxic, that's not me.
Don't let this beast eat me!
Right, break time is over. AFK checking. That's not a countdown. Soko, if you could place a... Thank you.
Help!
This is another hearty feast. Make sure you eat from it. Everyone says they're back, so everyone should eat from this feast. In case you're eating for another hour. Zag you here? Ah. Eat from the food.
Drink from the Kool-Aid.
Yes, you go first.
You saying I'm the Kool-Aid man?
Yes. Can you smash through walls?
Yes.
Then you are.
In fact, I did just that yesterday.
I thought you were finished remodeling your house.
We don't have an off topic. Where should I put it? Oh, the raid channel has, of course.
Yes, this. Timing I said they show that it goes through the boss. That you go behind the opposite side. Anyway, this one has to go. A lot of people need to reflask even. So do that. Check your other buffs as well. Everyone says they're ready. Concentration. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you. You're next.
To the 5 point.
Marked for death.
Spread.
See you at the last hit, I think. Or Khalid?
No, I did.
Khalid.
Devouring darkness.
That was close.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
Charge melee.
Spread.
Cut to ribbons. Shadow blades.
That dot's bad.
There's some Toots when he's house spirit form.
5, 4.
Remember the
3,
next dashes go
2,
to the opposite side.
1.
So loop which one target you and then go to the opposite side behind the other material. Everyone else dodge. Come on guys, you can't stand in the middle of the room. They're gonna all charge to the center.
Shadow blades.
Some people were just standing right on top of the boss there. Remember all the mobs, all remaining materials are gonna charge through the boss. So you can't stand there. Walk a little bit away. And definitely in between the charges. If you're not one of the 5 players being targeted for a dash. Was not too bad a try though, like too early deaths. That's I think just from standing in Nexus daggers by the looks. Oh no, sorry. I think you got killed by an orb. But yeah, then a lot of people got hit by Twilight Massacre, which is a mob charging over you. Again, on that second dash you can't stand in the middle, because all the mobs will charge through the middle.
You need to stand like there.
It's not able for you, Jip, to stand on the opposite side of where there's a no charge coming from. Remember, one of the 6 sides won't have a charge because that's where the tank port was. Someone not here. Do you need to summon?
May I release, please? Yeah.
Summon some, please.
If you release in future, like shout it straight away.
I did make a message. Sorry. It was
No, okay. No. I kind of want to say also, like, for the first people who get the first portal, like, just save your defensive for the second charge in case you get it, because the first one's really easy to heal. People should be high health, and there's no other real damage happening. Whereas the second set of dots is pretty brutal.
Alright, give him some buffs.
I've got the don't release recorder now.
You got it from Stink.
Sarah Floss, please. Thank you. Alright, everyone is ready. Concentration.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses.
Do the 5 point.
Marked for death. Void take you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Final twilight.
So charges.
Spread.
Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade.
It's the Nexus lines. It's the debuffs people.
Quick and painless. Void take you.
Moved out late.
5.
I need to be aware of the orbs as well.
3, 2, 1.
On Soko.
From everywhere.
Watch the charges.
Maybe wait. Spread.
Quick and painless. Shredded. You cannot escape
Don't
my
think that went well.
I just died to the dot, which is standing outside.
Void take quick
I just
and
used all my golems already by that point.
Soko died from getting hit by an orb. Same goes for Ser.
quick.
Same goes for
nothing
Arca.
personal, just business.
And then we get people getting double hit by Twilight Massacre, meaning they're getting hit by at least.
Yeah, it's a bit shit.
The positioning is at least not correct. Right.
If you've got the debuff, like, you've got to be prepared if you go sort of below 50% to use like your healing potions and health stones. It's pretty brutal. I think healers still need a bit of time to get used to who we're going to heal and prioritising people with debuffs and stuff. But yeah, get your health stones and pots ready, please. If you die without having used either of those, then it's a bit on you too.
Yeah, again, on that second dash, if you're the target of a dash, again, make sure you go all the way opposite. Make sure you go behind the other Ethereum that's sitting on that side if there's one. And if you're not targeted by a dash, make sure you stand in between the charges so you don't get hit by one of those either. If you don't want to get hit by a charge.
I've a knack for making people disappear.
Your old lives, your mortal desires.
Again, watch the orbs a bit better on the second set, because the boss will be already getting moved out. But there's orbs on that outside. So not only Jip needs to be careful of that orbs, but melee that follow the boss need to be a little bit more aware of how orbs will travel. If you follow directly. Here we go.
His kingdom and found it lacking. His judgment
5,
was swift
4,
and without
3,
mercy.
2, 1.
Slay them in the master's. I do not leave witnesses. You're next.
First 5 to your positions.
Marked for death.
Spread.
It was on you, Jippy, I think.
Void take you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
How the charges go. To the marker.
Shredded. Shadow blades.
Someone's inside with it.
And pains. Devouring darkness.
Feeling it was Farsha, but
5,
No.
might be wrong.
4, 3,
You're wrong.
2,
Alright.
1.
Unless Farsha was too.
Just because he died earliest. Wasn't him, I guess. Then.
Executed.
Right, my bad. Yeah, that one was to the boss.
I guess it's that someone got hit when they all traveled around and didn't notice I went to the center. Into the center.
Just business.
I don't think it was one of the initial targets. It was way too late, right?
Yeah, it wasn't from the initial set.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can tear, that would be fine. You're already out of guild repair money. I don't even know what that is at the moment. It's like 1,000 gold for Raiders.
It's 0.
0, did I cut you guys short? Unlucky.
All those mythic pluses and stuff. Gold.
You know, Mythic Plus is like roulette gold.
And no. Oh.
Alright, everyone's ready. Again, concentration. Here we go.
5, 3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses.
Danny will have no money indeed.
You're next. Marked for death.
Spread.
Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just to the markers this time.
Can't see mine. It's blue.
Got it.
Yeah, it was blue. Someone stood on me.
You're the only one there, based on your corpse.
One was pointing in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
No, I think you stood on mine, which was aiming towards cross.
Purple was not right.
The red
I guess there were a lot of
went
one.
counterclockwise.
Ah.
Yeah.
You cannot hide from me.
It's a very long way around. Yeah.
Yes.
Am I offline?
That's why I couldn't add it up.
Just because someone else goes wrong, it doesn't mean you should go to wrong as well.
I didn't go to the wrong one.
No, but you were confused, right?
Yes.
About where to go.
I'm always confused.
Yes. Especially when people does things wrong.
Typical. I didn't expect any less of you, sir. All right, everyone is ready. Let's try again. Again, don't panic. Learn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you.
The mark to the 5 point.
Marked for death. Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Final twilight.
Your positioning. People with the debuffs, watch your movements.
You cannot escape my blade.
For melee, watch those orbs. Shred the boss. Incarnate if safety, but only if safe.
Devouring darkness.
5.
Remember, the next
4,
dashes go straight
3,
through the boss in the center.
2,
So you walk it to the
1.
opposite side of where your dash is coming from.
Strike from everywhere.
Everyone else stand in between the dashes.
Spread.
And peace.
I see 3 priests
You cannot escape my
charged
blade.
over. Priest.
Quick and painless.
Let's have a look then.
Devouring darkness.
Hai just died from the initial charge. Should have had a bit more healing.
Gutted.
Same goes for Zenny. I don't know if you were targeted, but you got killed by the first charge that hit you.
Yeah.
In your position, I think you're not targeted though.
Hey, we
Oh,
got
I
the
was
transition.
targeted.
Intermission.
Make sure you're a little bit further at the back then. You wanna, because if there's a mob there, it hits you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah as well, killed by the first charge. Either you were not healthy enough, or you were not the charge target.
Look where I died. I was not in
Uh.
in a charge paths if people like people. It was the second set, so people
Very
didn't put it
interesting.
through the middle.
Ah.
So the issue is purely that the shadows are off because this is about like as far as in between of these lines as I can get.
Yeah, looking at the replay, definitely some of them aren't going through the middle or going directly opposite each other. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, and again, remember you don't aim it at the marker because the markers are slightly off. You aim it directly across.
Yeah.
You just stand behind the thing opposite you, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like not to the marker because the markers are slightly to the sides.
Yeah. So like the two lines that are opposite each other should always be going directly
In each other.
into each other. Yeah, and yeah, certainly the one at I can't even see what the mark is, but there's two that are like going like a couple meters apart, which isn't right. Which is why a few of us healers got killed.
Mage buff, please. Can go slightly better. At least the first set seems to be going better placements. Keep that up. And we can start to work on phase 2. Maybe. JB? Yeah. Alright, everyone's ready. Let's go.
5, 1.
My secret dies with you.
Waste away into nothingness.
The 5 points.
Marked for death.
What's your debuff, you 5?
Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
Watch the charges. Watch the debuff.
You cannot escape my blade.
Pull one throwing tornado.
Ah!
That was close.
Shoots afterwards. First, watch the pool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
Dashes go straight through the middle. Everyone else out, step out a bit.
Gutted. Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade.
Wait, we're taking it. Oh fuck, Canvas.
You should not be taking it.
Waiting.
Yeah, it's safe.
Boy, take you.
But
You
maybe
didn't rest me.
Oh, you didn't get it? I died before I did it.
Surrender to the night.
Put a bit out. These things trigger a lot quicker. Normally I will sign people, but
Executed.
dodge. And they hurt a lot more as well, the lines.
This is the easy bit, right?
Yeah, this whole phase just seems faster overall.
4 lines. No, you don't want to stay close to the boss. You want to be spread out. So it's much easier to dodge other people's lines.
Yeah, you want to stay close to the edge of where the codes can spawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Do people know where they're supposed to be going with the orbs? Because the orbs are going all through the middle of the room.
I died before I could get to my spot with the orbs, so
Okay.
that might have been why a few.
I got an extra orb spawning on me as well. That was the one that went to the middle. At least I got hit by one of the charges when I tried to hit the boss take a charge.
I actually have one question. You're doing the dashes. There are orbs, and you're the last one. You don't go for it, right? You just go to the normal position.
Okay, sorry, can you speak up a little bit, Dark? I have...
Yeah, sorry. So once there are dashes, so the first dashes,
Yeah.
you get the orbs, and you're the last one. You don't go far. You just go where the T is, basically.
If you're the last one. No, I think... I'm not 100% sure.
About this. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I think you,
should
don't,
be
right?
far. You go far.
Yeah, you should still be far, because if you stand close, you're going to get hit by the other players' orbs that are on your side.
But there are no portals at this point.
No, listen. It's not about the portals. It's the fact that if you're the last one to get the debuff, and if you're the last one to get the portals, you're also the last one to get the debuff that spawns the orbs. So your set of orbs will go off the last one, which means yours will go off like while if everyone is like on the same point comparative to the middle, yours will go off closest to the center because you'll be dragged in the most.
No, but at this point there are no portals, sir. You're
not
the one I'm asking. On the first dash, there is no portal, so it never drags you in when the orbs disappear.
If everyone gets dashed through at the same time, does that mean everyone gets
I
the
think
debuff?
Arca's right though, sir. During the second set of orb spawning, the portals aren't sucking yet, or not.
But you said first dashes, not first portal.
Yeah, after the first dashes, basically. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, after the first.
After the first dashes, there are no portals to drag you in, so you
Yeah.
don't go that far after you get the last one.
I think actually we get Nexus daggers first at that point.
Yes, and there's no portal, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just all go here, right?
As long as you don't, just make sure your orbs are not aimed towards the center, basically. It's always the good idea. Yeah, I should have stepped a little bit further back on that first position. I got an extra debuff. I'm still worried a little bit out about those second dashes. Some people are dropping very low. doing that. Anyway, let's try again. Concentration.
Four, three, two,
Run while
one.
you still. I do not leave witnesses.
Death is all that you will find.
Go to the 5 points.
Marked for death.
Show orb debuff.
Void take you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Final twilight.
Position yourself on the marker.
Cut to ribbons. You
Orb debuffs. People.
Why are you next to me?
Hey.
Oh, what is that?
I just moved out because of orbs went through the center.
Oh,
So I moved out to truck them out somewhere else rather than just exploding in the middle.
Final twilight. Got it.
People dying from Nexus stackers as well. Lines are bad, guys. Dodge them.
Is that the cone thing?
The 4 lines that they all shoot out.
Right.
That will like pretty much kill you. Not only does it do a massive hit. Well, it does do just a massive hit basically. 9.7 million Sharon damage. Oh. Like only me
yeah,
can probably survive that.
Survivable.
If we're full health. You got arrested? Give him some buffs. Give everyone some buffs. Druid Evoker.
Let me just look at this first. The
Look at what?
replay. The
What
replay.
Yeah.
I just want to see if I did something wrong.
Just say when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Right, give it another go, guys. Concentration again. Just be extra careful with positionings. Here we go. It's all very precise. A little bit like second boss in Castlefria.
4, 3.
But
That's
then a
a
little bit harder.
flashback.
I do not leave witnesses.
Also had some very precise positionings. The 5 points.
Oh no.
Marked for death.
Trigger was on you, I think, Arca.
It says to me that I should go far.
Sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
The charges.
Spread.
The orb debuff you 5 got.
Ribbons. Shadow blades.
There's the lines.
Executed.
The orbs melee.
Void take you.
It's on Arca afterward.
5, 4, 3,
Can accept the
2,
guess if you're in the middle.
1.
Dashes through the center. Everyone else take a step back if you're not targeted.
Gutted.
The orbs. People debuffs.
Shadow blades.
Oh, I'm dead. Shit.
One of the portals just fucked
Yeah,
up.
the one there in the middle. I got so confused by.
Void take you. Executed.
That should not really be there. That should probably, by the looks of it, at around orange.
Yes.
I think someone went to their ghost instead of the opposite side.
Yes.
Oh, so like barely moved.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
Chip.
Chip. That's why it's extra dangerous if people drop low. The boss will try to then one-shot you. And that's why like defensives on the charges, if you're the target of a charge, is so important. The boss might Reaper you, which is the one-shot mechanic.
Why does it say go found multiple persons?
I'm not sure. Yeah, like I said, to me, when like I don't always keep a good eye on it, but when I looked there, it looked to me like Arca had the last hit there.
Yeah.
I mean, mine said definitely go far, so...
Yeah, mine said that as well.
Probably just the last two.
Okay.
So right, everyone's ready? Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you.
The 5 point.
Marked for death. Void take you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from
Just beyond the marker.
Spread.
executed. Shredded. You cannot escape my blade.
Not in the right position, I think.
Oh, for fuck's sake, did I?
3 dead already.
Devouring darkness.
Deal if you can,
5,
Zag.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike from everywhere.
The balls, everyone else sidestep through the balls. One is not going to the balls. Come on, guys. Should be known by now. Second dash is through the balls. Wipe up.
Gutted. Void take you. Nothing personal, just business.
People getting killed by orbs. That's what kill people.
Someone, I was in a regular melee spots and someone died and instantly blew up very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I died, but I died to diamond instantly with the Twilight Massacre.
And that will cause you to spawn your orbs immediately.
Sunny got hit by 2 massacres.
Yeah.
I think she was in the right position.
That means someone else wasn't. Simple as that. Or one of the initial portals wasn't, but again, remember, so I just want to make sure something quite clear. If you're standing at blue, the one that's behind orange will charge just in front of you towards cross. So if you're standing just in front of your marker, you're gonna stand in between the line from me towards cross. So that's why, again, you need to be standing right underneath your marker, not in front. Because
Yeah,
then,
guys,
yeah.
the positioning is very precise on all times. When you spawn the first set, put it in the middle of the arrow every time. When you get dashed, be in the middle of the marker every time.
Yeah.
And then when you get the last marker, make sure it goes exactly along that line through the boss.
Don't finish your cast, especially on that last, on that second dash. You need to get running. Unless you're blinking. Een niveau above him. Merci. Concentration. Here we go. What's the position?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you! You're next.
Do the 5 points.
Marked for death.
Spread.
Devouring darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Final twilight.
Watch the charges. On the marker. It's your 5, you got a debuff. Melee, careful if you follow the boss. Orbs will travel towards sunlight.
Quick and painless.
Stink if you can.
Devouring darkness.
5, 4.
Remember on the next set of dashes, the bolt charges will go through the boss.
Final twilight.
Straight through the boss.
Executed.
Good, I think.
Cut to ribbons. Shadow blades. Devouring.
Continue. Phase 2.
Surrender to the night.
Spread a bit out, beyond the close to a line, close to a marker basically. You step into a different cone. Melee hitbox is massive.
This thing's hurt.
Yeah, those lines hurt quite a lot, and if more people die, like Sacham had 6 lines there at the end. Like once people start dying, more people, like a person will get multiple lines. Chip has like 8 lines there.
Yeah.
At the end.
Gut. Nothing personal.
4.
Just business.
Rather he have 4 than I have 1, honestly.
Yeah, like if you're below 60% and you have that line on you, you'll need a defensive for a health zone.
Stink, are you using your rallying cry at any point already?
No, not yet.
Why don't you use them for the first dashes and I'll use them on the second, seeing...
Yeah.
Yeah, just notice on that second dash, some people are just too low health. If they're the target of the stalking and then get a Twilight Massacre. It's not much, but they're like most of them are like 300k short.
Yeah, I think we can time our healing cooldowns a bit better for that stuff. I think we need the defensive stuff and perhaps the warrior shouts for the intermission. I mean, I went from 90% down to 25% just from one regicide. That's brutal.
Yeah, those regicides hurt a lot.
It's like 4.5 mil.
Yeah, we need DRs and max health at that point, I think.
And they come out pretty quickly as well.
You're laughing at him.
The brutalness.
One better shot, one mage. Again, the placements were all better. I think Sunny was slightly.
Yeah, I was
second dash. Yeah, just inside the charts, but I think other than that, it looked pretty well. The positionings and such. So keep that up, guys. That's how we make progress. Here we go.
Help!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses.
With the 5 points.
Marked for death.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Watch your
1.
positionings. Go to the marker if you target it. No one at blue.
Spread.
Oh, come on.
I know for sure that something is wrong.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, it was me again. I was supposed to go to red.
To red. But there was no one at blue either. So whoever was targeted by the purple one should have been at blue.
5.
Yeah, you should have
4,
been a blue.
3,
Sunny, not
2,
a purple.
1.
Or not
Oh,
a
sorry,
red.
I should have been a blue.
Right, we're gonna do one final go for tonight.
Oh crap!
Don't want to
I
make
missed
it.
summon
No
if
worries.
possible.
Yeah. If a warlock could do a summon stone once they're alive. I don't want to push it too much because we've been wiping quite a bit so far. But I do think again it's going better, but takes a bit of learning and dancing.
Easy boss.
Yeah.
That's not Sunny. That's Kahalit. I 100% agree, so. Yeah, that's I think the main thing, Chip. Specific classes is such a shitty way of dealing with mythic fights. Yeah, let's give it our best. Give Sunny some buffs, guys. She needs them all still. Shaman. Thank you. So yeah, concentrate especially on the positioning. Be ready to act. Know what you're gonna do if you're targeted by specific attacks. Don't just gamble that you're not gonna be it. Everyone is ready? Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you. Marked for death. Void take you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I strike.
To the markers if you're targeted.
Oh, I can't see them.
Shredded.
Watch your debuffs to 5. Sunny, move a little bit out. Yeah.
Executed.
Oh, wow.
Your
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Save to reincarnate.
Void take you.
5,
On Sachram,
4,
please.
3, 2, 1.
Dashes go through the boss. Dashes through the boss. Move quickly. Did you?
It is safe.
Defensives.
Quick and painless. Shredded. You cannot escape my blade. Quick and painless. Void take you.
That happened. Just move.
Executed.
Oh well. Then we're gonna call it here for tonight, guys. Feel free to practice this bit. I suggest you need to be a bit more spread out. In future, what we'll do here is we'll assign like specific people to specific sites. So like we have 3 people, or maybe 4 per line, and we can have like a range at the further at the back, so they're much less hassle of dodging each other's regicide lasers. And then you just need to side up the cones, of course, but that way the regicide lasers are less of an obstacle.
I think
Let's
we
go,
did quite
Jip.
good there.
You and Carlet and Jip, I believe.
We also really need to assign healing cooldowns as well for this. Obviously, not knowing what healers we had before we started the raid was not helpful. But yeah, I think once we sorted those out, I think that'll help quite a lot too. And we probably need positionings for the intermission so that healers can focus on specific people during the intermission, because it's going to be too hard otherwise.
Devouring dark gutted.
5,
Corpse has disappeared.
3,
Just business.
Yeah, this happened to me too.
1.
At some point. I think you were mid-air then. Or jumping.
Anyway, thank you all. was really good. Also special thanks to Red Gold for stepping in and for Sunny to heal tonight.
It was fun.
Thank you.
Hopefully see you all tomorrow. Good luck in the
Thanks,
vaults.
everyone. Good night.
Cheers to the right, guys.
Good night.
Thanks all.
Good night.
How many raids white corners do we even have?
What, healers wise,
How
you
many
mean?
what?
Or just in general, because like,
Hard to say, it
do we have
depends a little bit
Shadow?
on the comp. Like, sometimes we have a bit more dead knights, but then we have a lot more aims, anti-magic shells and such. With
Oh, I'm generally
Pietrus,
asking because I just don't know anymore. I know the Legion ones, and I don't know how many have been added, or how many classes have one nowadays.
not that many to be honest. If non-healers, you were looking at like Rallying Cries, a Demon Hunter, but we don't have one anymore.
What happened to Zips?